Today we're learning charges were upgraded against a USPS worker. She's accused of stealing nearly $250,000 in checks from people along her Woodland Heights route.
Our Michelle Choi spoke with prosecutors. She also got an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
That's her. And that's what she was wearing.
Caught on camera, this is the moment Amy Graves says her mail containing credit cards she was sending back to her bank in December of 2021 were taken allegedly by Ashlee Humphrey Williams, a U.S. postal worker at the time, according to prosecutors. She says days later, Precinct 1 investigators told her Williams was caught on cam yet again, this time allegedly using the stolen cards.
And he asked me to describe my mail lady, and I described her to him, and he said, well, we've got her. We've got her on video. She was using y'all's credit cards at those two stores there in Humble.
Amy is one of more than 50 alleged victims prosecutors say targeted by the 37-year-old Williams.
Ashlee, is there anything you'd like to say about the charges that you're facing?
Who ignored her question as she walked into court this morning. Williams has been out on bond since March, but she was taken back into custody Tuesday after prosecutors say her charges were upgraded. Previously charged with mail theft, a third-degree felony, prosecutors told us their investigation revealed there was a lot more to this case.
We began to realize the extent of the fraud was a lot greater than we realized.
She's now facing 3 new charges, including fraudulent use of identifying information, a first-degree felony, accused of stealing nearly $250,000 in checks from people's mailboxes between 2019 to 2022. Majority of it, prosecutors say, on her route in the 77009 zip code, or the Woodland Heights area.
And it was discovered that over $220,000 in checks that were destined for businesses in that zip code had been stolen and wound up in the bank account of this defendant.
Prosecutors say over $150,000 of that were checks bound for nonprofits and churches.
She stole stimulus checks during COVID. She stole credit cards. She stole gift cards.
Amy says in total, Williams racked up more than $2,500 on her cards.
It's just hard to believe that somebody could do that to anyone, especially if you're a federal employee delivering mail. We trust you to deliver the mail and not steal.
And while the money was eventually refunded, nearly 2 years later, she says she's still wary of sending and receiving important mail.
I really don't trust that it's going to make it to the destination. It really has caused me to mistrust a lot of the postal system.
She now hopes justice is served for all the victims involved.
She needs to learn that she can't do this to people again.
Again, that was Michelle Choi reporting. At last check, a judge was still deciding on Williams' new bond.